kandi nkwikirize otandikireho otugambire bike byo twinireho kandi nanye nyenda kukaguza ibikaguzo nabani nsoma nyicyakara hano nyina amakuru agana bani nsoma mukaseja we myaka nkagana mukaga amazire kuburutora mukazi wa mukwatire emfuka oragibene yagemutera hamutwe kandi omukazi takizire omukazi yahumura. What is going on? Omukaseja violence egenya kuliyo domestic violence kanyingi muno neretezi bwake omusaija ono nagamba ngukuba omukazi ono abaire amazira akasume kaingi omulimo yamuletire mukata gukora kurungi ekyakabiri nasana ngo abaire na koja round akabene kagenda narora ngo nikamukwasaganya kandi omusaija nikimubiheza munabo kuba ebintu byekere nabitwara aheru. So babyamire mu kitabu yamugamba kugera nko kwagizire ebintu byakora kibyasoba. Nasemero omusaija kwita omukazi abokuba amuimire ebintu bi.
No. Firstly, I will say this man is a coward. Yeah, that's not a full man. Him as a man, he's supposed to talk with a wife. Why are you acting like this? Why not satisfying me? I'm supposed to get this because you're my wife. But him doing the act of killing, he has not got anything after all. Now he's going to be jailed. He's even going to lose the family. The kids, if at all they had their children at home. So that is a total loss to a man actually. But then violence is getting on a rise in the country right now.
Yes, but this has been very common to most married people.
Yeah.
Why is it a woman denies me my chance?
Yeah, it's not that.
Because nature can dictate. I want, and you say no. Why?
Because
you came
my
home.
Emotions do not attain smart with yours. So it's not that I have to when you want to.
So
remember, we women, you have to hold her softly, yeah? Take her carefully, and then, of course, you have been with this woman, you know her turn-ons, you know how to take care of her. And if not that, meaning you will have defiled her, actually, that's defilement. When you just come and force me, you know, I feel like I want to.
Rape.
That's raping. However much I'm your wife, but you have to ask me, and then I give in my point. If I feel like, yeah, and if I don't want, it's not that I have to. Tikilo kugamba ngo kanyiha muko wao kuja kukora mpaka ebyokwenda.
Kandi okija kukoraki?
I have to do what I have to because I'm your wife, yeah, but we are humans. And you have to understand that. Sometimes that's how it can be one thing and you're not in Mutida or gamble mogwa iko in a stress wing muno and then I think when you, why do I have to listen and then you might not listening to me? You know, the society is taking women to be like they have to accept everything. Why? And you're a man, you shouldn't listen to the wife. So we have to take that like Gambire. Let me respect.
Hano habereho ekigambe kyaba abantu bengi bakubaza abatoro ino iwe mtoro woman ubwo musaija tebakumwanga aruno musaija izire aho yazine
of old people. I actually don't like it. I condemn it. We are in a community where women should raise up their voices. Musaija tayango of Gambira to who anyway? To this society, and that's why those things are coming up. Because women, we are coming to the light and we want to fight for our own rights. So, why? And then me, a woman, I'm the one who is supposed to be denied? Really?
Yes.
Why?
Where
is the justice there?
Can you go to a man and you ask him and you said, you know what, today I feel I want?
If you're my husband...
If you have your feelings and yes, he's your husband.
Yeah, I have to. Why should I not?
Where do you get that confidence?
Because you're my person and I have to tell you whatever I feel. Who else should I tell you? Or who else should I tell you to? Meaning if I get someone else who will give me that hearing, I will have to cheat on you because I have to wait until you want. And then how about my feelings? I think when we are married, we all have to listen to each other. We all have to agree to each other. Communication is vital in any marriage and in anything. Yeah, so I don't see why people have to take it that women, we have to be submissive. Yeah, they have to be, that's true. But men, you should also check up. Men should do their things, and they should be kind to their women, because these women do great things to ensure that a man, you know, stays in a stable position. Kogamba omukazi ina kufaho mseje ina kumulisa ina kumanya ya jwarata na garuka asangeho keki okulya muka. Even when she is working, actually she takes the responsibility to do everything at home.
A man.
A woman. For your case, you mean you just go work, it's to just do money and then that's all.
But money is the key in the family.
Really?
It drives the family.
And
yes.
so
if there is no money, even a woman has no love. They come in here
really.
Because we have something to give.
And
you are
that's
supposed
why
to provide. You are supposed to play your responsibility. And one of it is buying food, taking care of your family. I mean, hospital bills, it's your water bill, it's your food, it's your everything,
so
school fees.
Will your money buy my love if I'm not interested in you? If you're saying it's everything. Women, we can actually sometimes, it can change this, what you're seeing, and they play around you. And they do everything to please you because I want the money for I too am interested, yeah? But then you won't get what, at times that's why women will feel like at the end of it all, okay, after getting what I wanted, I'll totally change. Because I've got the money, I've got, maybe you have looked after me, but I wasn't interested after all. You
girls still have love.
Girls still have love.
Still have love. Do love still exist? Okay, do love still exist neither to a man nor to a woman?
I'm sure every human being has love.
Love of money, love...
pure love.
Really?
Yeah, though it's being disguised in the other way around because of this environment we're in, whereby the competition is high. So I feel like, why should I give in to love? Yet there is this other man who can give me money. Yeah, so I have to kill my feelings first, and then I get what I want.
There's a friend of mine who told me, no love, no money, no love.
Yeah.
So is that love then?
But they do have actually...
We can buy your love, meaning?
You can buy this.
Your love is too cheap to be bought.
Not really. Actual love is not cheap.
But I can buy it.
You can.
If I have money, you go with me. You will love me because I have money. And you will stay with me and you will love me.
And that's not love. Reason being, you'll be using me as I am using you. So we are using each other, in other words. And you, for your case, you'll be saying that, you know, this woman loves me because I have money. Because I'm... What?
That word, they hate it. Use me, I use you.
So that's it, of course. You'll be using each other. That's not love. When you have, because you have money, the way a person approaches is the way how you go. Because a poor guy can approach and be like, you know, I don't have money, but he expresses himself the way he is, and it's up to you whether to go in or chill it out right there. So when you're interested in that person, be like, okay, we shall be together, we shall start, and then you find like that's the relationship that lasts longer even than this relationship of where you have bought me, okay, you have bought my love. Okay, that love in quotes of money. You've bought me, and then yeah, I come to your family, but it won't serve a long time, I'm sure. Because you'll reach a time where you'll not go along on some things.
No kimanya, ngo abantu biro bino omwisiki kuija wawe kuija kurora ngu yaba wawe na arora TV ne kusaneta which card you push.
It's
how
because
do you
of the
look
way you
like?
people. There are some men naija nakoleka this, I have a car, have this, ntakuwa nakugambira, you know, you feel like, okay, this is a high person. So when you go to visit, I'd be like, of all this appearance he's showing, and maybe the bragging and the showing off, no, you get disappointed, you be like, what the heck?
But of
is
course,
this?
to win you, I have to come in that power.
Yeah, and that's what is killing you, man. And that's why you should go on your standards. Why should
Bakwangirira kehoire. Nguyu nwenja kumuragira
no.
nyowe tinye na kasente, baby you see, ntija kweyombeka. Ebi ni bichakora. Tokutunga munako na come you come to this woman.
Only if.
Promise her nothing. Oborabo ibiri yuba, oborabo tunzire itaka banzuzi mwehaliyeho, ebisigare turabirora amazire kutwalenda.
Nigerian women hope you're hearing what men are conspiring behind us. So that's the new approach.
You come and tell the woman
us.
the truth and
No.
I don't have this, I don't have this. All I would be
But
this.
it depends the type of person you're approaching. Like slave queens, of course, you have to come in that way.
Because
that's it.
Look, Edith ni mwenda. So Edith bunkumwenda, I know Edith, she's a class woman. Kugendo wange na ija kuba na matoka. I have to go to my neighbor ntize matoka mutwale. Edith ni mwenda na yenda kulia chips leka mbanze ntundeho enkoko yange nyowe nkoleki.
What will you gain at the end of it all you as a man?
Aija kugaruka hansi. Aija kuata level.
But,
hey.
yeah, you may put me at a level at some point when we get tired of the situation, we are totally tired. And of course, you only if you are going to bury her there, but if her chances are still there, I'm sure she'll still rise up.
Okay, you talked about AIDS, Hano Fort Potro. Tutungire ucheki 18 hali 10 those people they have AIDS.
It's so sad. That
what should we do to leke bintu ebitu birugeho? Why is AIDS increasing?
I don't think that it can.
We abstain.
Abstinence cannot be there. Not even in young kids, because of this generation we are in.
Young kids?
Yeah. There are even some kids you find like a primary 2 child knows what is lesbianism, knows what is homosexuality at that age.
Because it's what trends.
It's not what is trained, but I think of that generation where kids are more exposed. We are more exposed now. It's not like like in those old days, whereby people were ignorant about some things. Now kids know how to use a condom. Some
a kid of
a primary 2 child, a city-born child, okay.
A city-born child, primary 2.
Exactly. Knows how to use a girl, knows how to use a fellow boy or a fellow girl. One maybe because of the parents.
Where are we ending?
I totally don't know. So it's up to the parents. We parents have to take control of the kids. Yeah. Because I think it's because of the neglect of the community and the parents as well. We have taken money to a higher level whereby parents leave all other roles to I think to the community, take care of the child as he or she is doing money, forgetting of the behaviors that child is going to pick.
Akuba analysis.
Now, AIDS. The reason why it's rising now, like 2 girls, money.
Girls are poor.
Yeah, we are poor.
Okay.
And then even boys actually. So yeah. So
we
because
are not poor to an extent that we can fail to give to a woman.
And that's the highest level of poverty.
That is the reason why we can even have
poor
6
because of your mindset.
We can have 6
let me
ladies
provide for this woman and yet you have nothing. You as you. So you're poor just
But
in
where
head.
do I get what to give? And you find I have 6 ladies and I'm taking care of them.
Are you taking care of yourself first?
Yes.
And then what development? For a person to say that I'm rich, we first see your assets that you have, the wealth that you have, other than this swearing and then eating.
I think let us be honest
because
that girls, they don't want to work.
Yeah.
And they are ready to depend on us. And we have nothing to do. When they're depending on us, we have
But
nothing
it's your role
to do.
you as a man to provide. If you're forgetting that. And we girls, we have to be given.
How many ladies
But
will I provide?
according to what you can afford, yeah? Going for what you can afford. If you're going for 2 or 4 girls, that's what you want.
So at the end of the
Meaning
day,
you-
4 girls will be having HIV.
Yeah.
Because they cannot, they don't
They
want
do
to
not
work.
want to work. So poor mindset of we girls whereby I feel like I have to be given
Tell
everything.
them. Tell them.
They do not want to work whereby they have to be given everything at home. Like now campusers going in for sugar daddies whereby they give you luxurious things, they take you for outings, they take you for treats. Sweethearts, you're going to get HIV and you're going to die young, and your family is not going to get a loss actually. Because that man has kids who are even very well off than we. Yeah, and then another main thing is that I think there's this, how can I say it? Mentality whereby I'm just forgetting how they normally term it, that when your attempts get a man who has AIDS, no, like the blood group, some people say that my blood group cannot be contacted with HIV. Who immunized you with that blood?
Yes, there are people who are like that.
That's not
I'm
true.
one of them.
That's not true. Everyone is immune to HIV. No. Like everyone can get HIV. That's what I mean. So no blood group is against HIV. Trust me, go in because you know that you have blood group or what, you're going to get it. If you don't use those what, the SOPs, how they call them.
Ite n'abasajja twine ebintu ebisobola kutuyamba kutatunga AIDS. One, like if I'm circumcised, you know, mugeso kutatunga slim.
To what percentage though?
Yes, it is a little percentage, but at least one can survive.
To a little percentage.
One can survive.
So why risk your life when you know that this thing is not totally safe for my life? The percentage that because you're circumcised, it may even not be exceeding like 5%.
The only problem I see, ladies, they don't have power. They don't have authority to say, man, put on a CD.
She may
Few
do.
ladies can have that zeal to say, my man, no, we are not going to do it bare. Can you put on a CD?
You can, when you're used to that person. You can tell, you know, today we are going, because maybe long distance relationship, when you know that I don't trust this person, even if you do trust the person, you don't know in that long time, you have not been with that person, what he or she has been doing behind you. So we have to be more cautious actually.
They don't want those CD things.
But I'm sure it's men who are more against it. Not women. Yeah, men are more against it.
You know, omukazi okakuba kugambira at please dress your thing.
But okay, do you know? Let me give you an example.
I want to enjoy you. Don't trust me.
No, let me give you an example. There is
there are a lot of excuses around that time.
There is a time when a guy approaches and you, okay, aware how you can deny this guy. Like, you know, I'm HIV positive. I'm like, no, I'm very fine with it. I'll stay with you. So you see that necklace, because he's seeing this beauty and this okay, most people like who are positive, sometimes you feel like they're very actually looking good. So you even don't suspect that this person has HIV. So when she tells you the truth, you may think that maybe she's lying, or it's the way how she wants to get rid of me. Yet at least it's true. And then some guys be like, okay, I'm in for it, I'll go for it.
abarungi tule 4TV twine ebintu bingi bitukubaza kurora ngo umubomezi bwensi muno twatunga obusinge iwo obusinge orabuyanka. First of all, I want to tell you ngo emibazi negenda nebora kandi ekireterize emibazi ya ARVs abantu abanyakurwaira akahuka ka slimu ebikere ne bamera ege oba monthly oba what nkumanya period nko kubagimera baitwegenzere nebora hati o ekireterize kubura nuko ekiragiro ekya homosexuality ekya Uganda yarabizeho kandi batekaho mukono embaze no ikwentukozesa ikerene rugaheru hati saa zino tujanka nororota oburwaire tibukugenda kweyongera iwe oyetekanize kufa oyetekanize kukera ari bigambe bimbere ni mpura heru umuntu nagamba nyowe kurwara kansa akirendwa slim buli burwaire nkabundi bwona slim buli burwaire nkabundi bwona abantu balekere kutina ekibakweta akahuka ka slim. Unlike before, abantu bekere mbatina norora kondomo ne bagijwara nororoli kucekinga naye kamba na bulikimu baitu hati mbere twikire nitusana ngo burwere twagenda twabumanyira muno. I think habwo kuba twabwikaramu slimu amaziro obwire tole nayo. So ekinto bwo kikaramu nayo no kimanyira it's no longer a scaring disease. Unlike having cancer, like diabetes, nebirwere ebindi ebizire bishaka. Actually, aro ekirwere kinkwenda kugambera saa zino ekindi ekizire nikitera abantu batandikire kitina kitandikire mubende omukazi ayi mukirege yasanga aine enkojo like a sky, but a sky it is in the form of a letter 9. So yeija na kunga hiya ine mubende letter 9 era hakuguruku. So hati uwe na yekaguza akoleki tamanyire kiki ekizireho abantu mbagamba ngo bundi kakororaho nekagamba afe mubiro mwenda ababoda boda bamulinzire bamusungire nawe kandi ne muruma na asasa. So oburwaire nko tukumanya oburwaire buli mukwija tebamanye nko kuba kwebohindukira Ministry of Health ine mubende bachuliri babserilize otebukwija abandi mbagamba ngumarogo abensi mbagamba beja kuba mbabisolovinga marogo. But when you see ngwe birwaire bishake bikwija abantu ne babitinira bwangu kukiraka and in the government ntuli mukurwane sangu by 2030 sangwe tumazira akahuka ka slim hati emibazi yagenda yabona. Will this end?
It cannot totally end, but we can reduce it if you and I take action. It cannot totally end, that's true. It will stay, and it will stay even the years and the generation to come. Yeah, but if you and I take control and do some things that are supposed to be done, checking up, knowing your status, and then using condoms, I'm sure it will at least reduce some percentage. And I think AIDS is getting more prone in developed places, unlike in villages. So I don't know why it's that.
I think because of the population. In more developed cities, they attract more population. We have big numbers in the cities. So ekinikiletera abantu kukola ekibakwetaga. And even they have cash. Baine sente, barungi, abantu bayijwire. You know, in the cities, it attracts very many people from the village, from other cities, from other districts. Hati nkanu Fort Portrait ina abantu abanyarugire Kampala, Bakiga, Bakonjo, baki bona bayizire mu Rubuga, because it is a city now. Handie kikireterize ngo burere buno kwaraki
kokanya
abo kuba bakurugana bo barugena bwe Masaka, barugena bwe Mbarara, barugena babuleta.
The government should also these, how do they call them, prostitutes. They should, if a man is going to go in for a prostitute, let them at least first check.
Do you know prostitutes, they don't have rights?
Why?
Anyway.
They do. There is no they do. Only if maybe like this were not registered in these companies or their organizations and what.
You know those
That you
prostitutes,
need
how
prostitutes.
serious they are with you, with protecting themselves.
I'm saying some, yeah, not all. Like these ones were.
Aba abamalaya
Not
abakira
under.
obwingi kondomu ne baikara nazo kandi
That's
bali
the
very
truth.
very serious.
Yeah.
Kukera n'abanu abasiki abatwija tukakwana bunu genda takwifa betu bali abo kugura
That's the truth.
omulimo gwabo ne baba bagumanyire kurungi. Actually nyowe you suggest ngo abakazi bona batandike mu kwetonda
Really?
tugule bugura.
Oh, you should go in for them. You should go in for them. Because that
Uwa mukazi atakwetunda noha.
Not everyone sells themselves.
Are
That's
you
a wrong
sure?
term. Yeah.
Noah. You did this?
Me, Edith.
How?
Yeah. I don't sell myself.
So you mean there is
But-
nothing you ask for a man?
But when you ask in for how, do you have sold? Okay, do you have bought anything from her?
Yes. That there is indirect and indirect. Only na agenda nagamba mpa emitwaro esatu today. Only no genda kumwikaho na kusaba enyama biro bino nibetaga enyama yempunu no mutwara auto azinemu anyweho bia atahe nyencho ne kumuha emitwaro ebiri kugenda alire anywire. And by the way, it is very even expensive.
No, now me.
No sangolio mutere mwe
It's
mitwaro
the thing,
10
it's like-
owo kugura mutere mwe ebiri. Musa mukazi wa busa.
What
I'm telling
for
you.
your men? You feel like, what am I going to gain in this woman? It's the money. Like I'm taking center zank. Nikiokura mseja na itamkazo. Because you're trying too much to please the woman.
Not to please.
You're
Omukazi
just
otamuoyirete
pleasing.
oyina ekyokuba noyenda.
Exactly. You said it well. You have something you want.
Aha.
Meaning these are friends of benefits.
Yes, meaning
Let
you
me
have to
invest
put
in this woman and I say she'll give me what I want. So who is
hatutuguzire.
that's it. You're buying but you're also getting what you wanted.
Yes, that's
But
why I'm
it's not
saying.
that every woman has to be bought. There's some women who are free. Like yesterday we are saying of Bisaka women.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Bisaka women bali chipo hakire bombagambi no batwara musaluni no basaza kati bino amasoke ganyu ago gukora ba musaluni mitwara asatu tigali.
Of course you wouldn't wish to be with a woman who is looking bad, right? Like you, Arthur. You'll need to a woman who's looking good. But that's why you even go outside and cheat and go for slay queens who look good, who even invest themselves in. You go in for them and overquekoku because you have found her on a standard, yeah? You feel like, I think I should keep that, and ending you go in total poverty. Akuwa in otungekana kesike, she's looking good, you have to provide for her, yeah? And the standard which you will not afford you as a man. Akumali otunge slimu, na sente toine, bia na hoiro. No musike, because for her she's used of her life. She'll move on.
Hati tukoleke.
I think we should.
I mean,
First, we need to know what do we want. Okay, what are your values, you as a person? What do you want for yourself, for your own future? Do you want to live this short term because of enjoyment and the sex life and what?
but of course we need enjoyment. You and me, we need enjoyment.
Enjoyment to what level? To what extent? Yeah? I guess people, we have to be more cautious. This is our life. We need to be more careful with it. We just live once. You get that disease, sweet, you're done. And you'll be no more. Actually, no one will even remember you. So we need to know, what do we want? What can we do? We as Ugandans, we as Batoro people, kike kiseme yukwa. Baso imanye kiokwenda, if I'm going in for this man, I know he has HIV. So what else should I do? Ninkisa kutunga slimu bati ingenda.
Of course no botamanyire ngo agende.
why don't you go in and check? Why did they put those cautions?
Rohanga nayo okeja watangira ebintu bino mbere slimu ekuraba hantu hagumire muno mbere slimu akubara slimu niyombi betunera bambere hakirayo kusemera nera bambere hakirayo kunura hati cyale bagambaga mire omuro nchweyo bunuzi akantu ako ninkaijuka muno
And that's why you are going to die.
Mire omuro nchweyo bunuzi no sanga you in a fixed tomanyire ekyo kukora baitu yenda kubagambera omubazi nugenda kuba nigubora. Actually omubazi nugenda kuba nigubora. We are yet to talk about the World Bank and Parliament nukwere mukwe consolinga na buli kimu nkambere ntuja ekiragiro kya homosexuality hano mu Uganda kizire kyatukwatamu emibazi etubere ntuwesiga ntugamba oramire kijuma urundi owaikera ine AIDS obere na amire kijuma kye nagamba okay since ala bujuma tasobora kuspreadinga takwasa mugenzi wondi oburweire ekyakabiri ntusanangwa abantu bagire nako abaisiki baingi abakwetaga ebintu bya bwangu mo special abaisiki no yetaga ebintu bya bwangu kandi bano abaseija babine ebya bwangu kandi baine na slim. I think girls, you need to start to develop the idea to work.
Yeah.
If you don't want to work, then you are gone. Hakiro gire kintu ekyo arasobora kweta izamu. Ego nikimanyo mubiri gwawe ni gwenda nanye ni gunyenda betu omuntu atakukozesa abokuba innocent. Innocent agenda akukozese. No, you have to say no. You have to say no. Habokuba nayiwe kikumye kyobere kandi abazisiki bano nindora nibende ebintu bya beyi muno. You see habokuba idisi yogunindora akasigiko nikakali kangende aka idisi akasalize mtwaro 10 akasalize mtwaro 5 newe nicho no yendo okole. But you are not Edith.
We should know our levels. Yeah. If you should know where you stand financially, you as a girl. We need to be independent, we women. I think it's time, girls, we take action of what to do. Ememe will say that's true. Nebora.
Mirimo mu Uganda terumu. Abana bakoleki. Ekibaina capital kyawe ekibaina ruhangano yakibahira.
Why is it written that that's the capital you have? But then that's not good at the end of it all. Because you're losing your own life. I think
one day ninyenda kuba intunga yo mukazi omo wamanyire ebintu byokwetunda wabibairemo wakwetunda tugambire ensongaki ne bahura batakwetunda habwaki ne bachwa kwetunda. I think ninyenda kutunga yo malaya wokwetunda aije abe nabazahamu naitwe abatakutina baro abakazi abatakutina we omulimo gwe nagumaya nagamba nyo wemba malaya
like she comes out Tatina Kabra, whatever, she tells you the men she has been with. I actually like her character.
Kandi akozere tokurona hati yogunorora kimu afokera ambassador wa bamalaya.
Yeah, she's the
kandi akozere sentazi kozere amajo agombekere she's cruising a good car.
Yeah.
Who doesn't want that? Kandi ekyakutunda akine na buli mukazi wena akozereki akine hati omukazi nagamba nimfate nako.
Her luck is not your luck. You go there just once and you get HIV. So, I still say no. No to prostitution, no to AIDS. Women, we have to work.
No to sex, abstain.
Know your partner's status.
I still want to tell people to say no. Ito abatakaswiri. Nyowe newe tubireki.
Know your partner's sex. Abstinence is also very totally good. If at all it can be.
Abstinence idifika no gibazaho no giroti omuntu no gurucha norora kemune kugumira.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the way how you speak about
more especially to the youth. You say abstinence just because of the word. But you know the truth. You know the truth, you yourself, to the youth. So we should say abstinence to the kids. Please do abstain. But a fully grown up youth, she has already tested, she knows what it is, so what is the other route to take? Know your status, know your partner's status, use a condom to a person to a stranger, and then yeah, I think that it will be reduced totally.
Okay, World Bank withdrawingire mpora negenda nekeshaho obusagiki bwayo obwikere neha abanya-Uganda hano amahanga nkaga Uganda tubere tuihayo obusagiki bw'amani muno okukonyera emirimo yihanga kugenda mu maiso obuntu buyiha mu World Bank ngudo zibere nizija emisara ntwongeraho na buli kimwe tubere tukora budget tubere tugenda tuihayo na loan mu World Bank tubere tugenda World Bank ne tusagika but kuhira tukora ekiragire ky'amani ekya 223 Act ekya homosexuality kizire nkyatu affectinga World Bank yagambere negenda okukeshaho kutuyamba akizirego mu parliament bagamba tukole tuta we need to go back and revise ekiragire eki tukole tuta Thomas Tayebwa speaker deputy speaker wala parliament ya Uganda when agamba mugume we shouldn't even regret habwaki twakozere ekiragiro Uganda nesobora yonka kuba neye sustaininga nesobora yonka kweyemerezaho tukaguma tugenda mu maiso baito wakwebembere eby'emisara agambire emisara ya abantu abakozi ba government nija kuba nekehebwaho abali mukora government they are likely kurora ongwe misara yabo negenda nekea habwensonga ihanga lya Uganda tuchene kasente karungi kurora ngo twabahanu kwetukuli obwo kwija mu need Joseph Kabuleta abere nabazana abanyamakuru kuraba mu kitebe cheke cha need nagamba ngu President Yoweri Museveni akahikiza kimu ekiyakozere nicho kirayo burungi juka kino kitebe cha opposition Joseph Kabuleta akesimbaho na President Yoweri Museveni kanduwe na hakaniza ali mu opposition baitu kino akakisagika nagamba nebasemera kuba batakuteka abaimeni ekisiyaga ntusemera kuba ntukibinga omu Uganda yagamba abantu na sente obuzibere nyingi obuli bwenguzi n'ebintu ebinyakozerwa mu Uganda bibere bingi habokuba na sente ezibere nezirugaheru nyingi abantu mbakozesa sente nyingi kugora abantu mu karuru na buli kimu habokuba baino mu kuyanja gwa sente let them say no iwe abanyakuliyo kwa bakubagana omusara gwa government turevising ekiragiro kya homosexuality nuko tugare banka inyo abanyakuruwaira akahuka kaslimu ekiragiro kya homosexuality kigaruke mu parliament bakirivising emibazi kayagenda kubora organization kazine mu kugenda tukole tuta ito turayesobora amasomera abana baragasobora.
I will say that Uganda has money. If according
obunako bunyakule mu Uganda kabwingi
ntubwelete due to corrupt leaders one. Now if you're to see the MPs, I'll use their salary they get. It's too high according to the poverty now. Hato barajja kuchomsara
abanyarwanda nubagambire bagende kiragiro bakibage ebisiyaga babibingi
kuchwa omsara gwaba public servants. Let me focus on the teachers. How much do they get? These people have their own needs. No sanga teacher natunge mtwaro nkaga na sibe isomere kiro kiona ina abana ina family ojuke ya mtwaro nkaga, then there's that tax that they cut off. So at the end of it all, she has nothing. Then they kept saving, and then they're bringing up that they have to reduce poverty in the country. So why doesn't a woman go in to have that man who has money, and then she gets AIDS? You see? So I think maybe, the law shouldn't be revised at all.
The law shouldn't be revised?
No.
The law is affecting very many people.
There is this quote they say that necessity is the mother of invention. When you're in need, you look for ways how to sustain, how to live. Yeah, we will know that there is no money. Of course, many negative impacts will come, but at the end of it all, the government will find what to do.
Dropouts from school.
The
students,
dropouts were
they would
even
drop
there
out.
even before the law
There
was
is no school fees.
The
Abazeere
dropouts
tebulina
were
kasente.
there even before the law was passed.
Iyo ni wenyini wabano kigambo mwegesa kutunga emitwaro nkaaga aina abaana bana bali mu secondary.
Yeah.
Bamusazireho hati emitwaro nkaaga yagaruka emitwaro makumi
She'll find
ataano.
what to do. I'm sure. We have these means that work. This means that think far ahead. Actually, have you ever noticed that when you're in a problem, it's when your minds become more active?
But look.
So we have been in this sailing life, whereby you know the money is there. Sente zero. And you become relaxed. And still you find it not enough. But when they give you that money, be like, and you feel like zakumara.
It is, let us be honest to each other. Ekiyaga kino nikikorwa nyowe na iwe. Mbere tukikora munju tuli babiri. Actually you decide, you wake up and you decide nyowe ndaba mu ekiyaga. Na sente zana connection ni unozikora. Hati nyowe habwaki kinya affectinga. Owaswire owamanyire ngonde morokole tinsobora kukora kisiyaga.
Habokwa it will affect the community. Bakagamba muliwe mbwa akabalyo makasese abone.
Yes, hati obo kisiyaga liko affecting it. Why can't we leave that person who was a chance to collect kisiyaga achikole?
Akikora kyaka nkunda banaita community. Me as a person, I may be self-controlled, but not even another one. Another one can be influenced very easily. Do you think
implementing, making that law will stop those people to do homo?
But it will at least regulate. The other time they might have been open, but this time around, namanya. But ankwata, I'll be behind bars. You get? So they do it at their own risk.
Only if
the laws are weak. But if they enforce the law and be strict on it, I'm sure it's going to work.
But
yeah.
Why should I deny someone's right?
What should you? It's not that every right has to be guaranteed. Which right is it?
But we are losing. We are losing a lot of millions.
Why did God create
a lot
man
of
and
billions?
Oh, that's it. Money is the root cause of all evil. If you put too much of anything, it's always bad because of that greed and that too much importance. Like you feel like money is the main thing, and yet you can do something small and it helps you in that small money that you have.
Idisi abantu abanyakole footpotra abantu 10 abakuli ekiyaga. No kimanya habwe imibazi negenda kubura abantu emitwaro mukaga.
Yeah.
Because of abantu 10. Leka baleke bali ekiyaga cyabo tungitwe imibazi abarwe.
We are protecting the future generation. So you better cut off this and you